this hill, I've always known what to do here, but I've never skied it precisely. I've never hit it like I've wanted to hit it. And first training run, I piled it into the fence. Second training run, I missed a couple gates. I was like, man, this isn't the way I wanted to start it. But race day, I ended up winning the thing. And the Saslong is the whole entire hill. It flows all the way down. There's the top. It's just a matter of having that tempo in your head and knowing when to do the right thing the whole way down the hill. There's so much focus required. There's big jumps. We're probably flying 60, 65 meters today off the big camel jumps. It's a big gap jump, so if you don't clear that thing, you're kind of in trouble. And they added a new jump to the bottom of the hill where we're going about 30, 40 meters, so that's not bad. Flying 100 feet a couple times from the start of the Saslong. You're standing there, you're underneath the Saslong. It's a big, huge rock. And as the day moves on, the shadow drifts across the course. So if you run earlier, you have a sunny top of the course. If you run later, you got a sunny shot slot, which is where all the camels and jumps are. Out of the start, it's on the side hill, so you're just pushing left foot, left foot, left foot, straight out, and then you just dive in, and right off the bat, the second turn on the course, you're jumping about 20, 30 meters. You land, and you gotta bring it into a solid compression turn, and you pop out of that. You take it deep and come into you come around a big right-footed turn, and you'll hit the third big jump on the course. And then you'll go in a big, long compression up a hill, and you'll pop out of that and start gliding across the flats, moving. There's a couple little whoop-dees in there. And you come into a tight section by these barns, and you'll whoop off those, come into a compression, have your first big roundhouse turn, and then hit off the Mauer jump, a big left footer off the Mauer jump, and it's totally blind. You're just seeing the horizon, and you got to nail the proper line, dive down on the steeps, and there's two little turns, and you just got to take all the speed off of that you can into the big long flat before the camels. And the camels, you'll drift down, hit the camels, soar 65, 70 meters, land, and you're entering the shot slot, which is where all the terrain and bumps come. You got to be ready to move, and you're coming in there with heat. So you hit the first little bump, quick little right footer to left, drop off a little roll, big bank roundhouse turn. In the middle of that turn there's a little kicker, so you got to be ready for that, move over that, quickly get on the left foot to start rolling through the camels. And if you don't press that, you're going to be slapping the backsides of those things pretty hard. So you got to press, whoop, 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 then bring it out, get the turn going early because it's a big fall away. Then your little camels, then you're coming up into the next big set of right-footed or left-footed camels, and you just go, you double it, then single it, and then you're coming into Turbo Road, which is a little camel, right-footer, drop-off, and then a flat road, bank, or then you're going to go right-handed, turn off the jump into the final chute, and it's 3 gates, a long left footer, and then just a 3-gate corridor off into the new final jump into the finish, 40 meters, and bam, hopefully you're going fast. It's cold and dark down there, so finish bag, bring a warm jacket.